Now, your local weather authority, WMBD meteorologist Brooke Brighton.
Hi everybody, I'm your local weather authority meteorologist Brooke Brighton. By mid-afternoon, we know some stronger storms pushing through portions of central Illinois. And as we take a current look at our storm tracker, the main storms are starting to push out of our area. Currently a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Logan County and just barely into McLean County as we speak. Let's take a look at that early forecast. Some storms will remain in the area by this evening, but by tonight, a gradual clearing will take place, leading to partly cloudy conditions. Overnight lows only falling into the mid-70s. All the rest of your work week forecast in just a bit, but first, WMBD News at 5 starts right now.
Now, your local weather authority, WYZZ meteorologist Brooke Brighton.
Some stronger storms pushed through central Illinois earlier this afternoon, and a lot of heavy downpours contained within these systems. So because of that, we see Morton, the greatest total, almost at 2 inches, and pretty much consistently an inch and a half throughout central Illinois. Washington reporting an inch of rainfall. And some great pictures from viewers throughout the day. This one was taken from Joseph in Hannah City and Farmington. Ominous skies pushing through our area, and great shot from Mark Madigan. This is of a shelf cloud rolling through the area, and that's why we saw some heavy downpours and frequent lightning strikes. Now that same line of storms is continuing to track farther toward the east, and luckily pretty much completely out of our area. We do know some stronger storms currently pushing into Champaign County. Now looking at our forecast for the remainder of the night, that line is going to continue to push farther toward the east, and that cloud coverage will leave our area at around midnight tonight. So overall, that forecast for tonight, those storms are out of our area. Gradual clearing will take place for the remainder of the night. So even though we are going to probably see a mostly cloudy start to the night, by tomorrow morning should wake up to nice sunny skies, and finally some comfortable temperatures for overnight hours, falling all the way into the upper 60s. Heading into the day for tomorrow, abundant sunshine throughout the day, but still very warm. Even though highs are only going to be in the upper 80s, that humidity is somewhat going to be present, but not as bad as what we've seen this past week. Winds are going to be coming from the northeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as we check out that comfort forecast again for tomorrow, even though humidity is still going to be in the picture, it's going to be much better than what we have been seeing. So for the past 2 days, dew points have been consistently in the upper 70s. So when dew points are in the mid 60s, it's going to feel a lot better. But that is not going to last for long, because once we head into mid to end of the week, well, dew points are going to return into those upper 70s. Not only that, even though tomorrow just a couple degrees cooler for those highs. I don't even know if you can even say that, because highs are still going to reach into the upper 80s. By the end of this week, well, highs are going to return back into the low 90s. And pretty much a consistent chance for rain for the remainder of this week. So taking a closer look at what's going to go on Tuesday, our surface map, not a lot of motion, but an area of high pressure that is going to influence our weather pattern on Monday because of the sunny skies. Well, that's going to push farther toward the northeast, and this frontal boundary is going to kick in some cloud coverage and some scattered storms as well. So taking a closer look with our future track again, cloud coverage is going to start to creep in by around early afternoon, and then some isolated showers are possible around noon, and then that's going to become more frequent. Scattered storms are possible throughout the afternoon into early evening on Tuesday. Let's take a full look at your 8-day outlook again for tomorrow. It really is looking like the best day for this week. Somewhat comfortable conditions. Highs are going to be slightly cooler in the upper 80s, mostly sunny skies. Tuesday, for the most part, partly cloudy conditions, except for that chance of scattered storms early afternoon. And then for 4th of July, there is a chance for some isolated thunderstorms, but it looks like for the fireworks, we should be in the clear.
Perfect.
Yes.
That'll make the night perfect for everyone.
Yeah, just make sure it is going to be warm and humid, so make sure to stay hydrated throughout the day once again.
Absolutely. Brooke, thanks so much.
Shortly after noon, we arrived to the scene where plumes of smoke engulfed the Uftring Chevrolet building that you see behind me. Plumes of smoke still coming out, and dozens of firefighters, police officers, and other first responders tended to the scene, not only from Washington, but also from surrounding areas. Storms have been pushing through central Illinois throughout the afternoon, and because of that, flash flood warning remains in effect for Marshall, Woodford, and Tazewell counties. This will stay in effect until 10:15 tonight. Now, something that we do want to point out is the agricultural impact flooding has, especially on fields. So as you can see, because of the flooding, it's knocked over several rows of these soybean plants.
Now, your local weather authority, WMBD meteorologist Brooke Brighton.
Your local weather authority team has been tracking storms throughout this afternoon and off to the west earlier this afternoon. Not a lot going on, but because of a mesoscale convective system developing, well, that brought in some stronger storms into our area. But now as we take a look at our storm tracker, those strong storms have moved out of central Illinois. We are seeing some scattered showers in our southwestern counties as we speak. Good news is that severe thunderstorm watch is no longer in effect for our area. But because of those strong storms, we did see wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, so a lot of wind damage throughout central Illinois, and a lot of tree limbs down just sprinkled throughout central Illinois. And along with that, power lines down. There are some areas without power as we speak, and as we move farther toward the west, in Lincoln, 6-inch tree limb down actually on a car. As we project what's going on for the remainder of this evening, that system is going to push farther out of central Illinois. We could see some isolated thunderstorms and scattered showers still pushing through basically our southernmost counties. For the remainder of the night, we will notice a gradual clearing taking place. Partly cloudy skies, and overnight lows are only going to fall into the mid-70s, so a very warm and muggy night in store for central Illinois. But it only gets hotter as we head into the day. For tomorrow, highs are going to be in the mid to upper 90s. And along with that, sunny conditions, so perfect pool day. But then take into effect heat index values. Heat indices are going to be in the triple digits. And by around 3 p.m. tomorrow, just check out Peoria is going to feel like 110 degrees. So very hot, very humid, and for that reason, well, we know it's an excessive heat warning. This will be in effect both tomorrow and Saturday, so definitely a hot way to head into the weekend. Now, some safety tips because of these hot and humid conditions. Make sure to stay hydrated, reapply sunscreen every 2 hours, and make sure, if you can, to try to stay indoors or stay out of the sunshine for very long periods of time. And also a reminder that there are cooling centers throughout central Illinois. Now, the reason that we are seeing these warmer temperatures, a system off to the north that brought in the showers and storms earlier this afternoon, well, it's going to bring in hot and humid conditions for the start of your weekend. But then we notice a cold front that is going to kick in some showers and storms and a slight relief from the heat. So overall, your weekend forecast, it's looking like Saturday, highs are going to be in the mid-90s, but once again, heat index values are going to be well into the triple digits. Sunday, highs are going to be in the low 90s, a chance for some scattered storms, definitely an increase in cloud coverage because of that approaching cold front. Checking out your full 8-day outlook, again, to start off your weekend, sunny, hot, humid, highs 90s. Overnight lows are only going to fall into the upper 70s. Just make sure you dress appropriately, pack plenty of water. I think a lot of people are thinking cookouts, picnics.
Yeah.
Make sure to bring that cooler full of water.
Oh, and wear light colors. Don't wear black or navy. That attracts the sun out there. It's
Oh,
gonna be
I
hot.
know you like wearing navy, so
I do.
try to stay away from it just this weekend.
I'll see what I can do.
Brooke, thanks.
So there's 2 phases to this. The first one,
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot over there. So there's 2 phases to this. The first one, we have peanut butter, sugar, and butter. That's what's going to make the peanut butter portion of the Buckeyes. So
Okay.
Shelby, if you want to form the Buckeyes,
Okay.
if you can see here with the Buckeye necklace, let's see if we can get this on camera.
Oh, we don't have, no, I will not. I have,
Well, this is what a
been a good
Buckeye
sport.
actually looks like. So that's what you kind of want to make.
Okay.
That's kind of the
That's kind
size
of
you're
the
going
form.
to go for. But at the same time, Buckeyes are all shapes and sizes.
look
So
at
it
that.
really
You see how
doesn't
she's
matter.
milking this?
It works.
I will say Brooke is the nicest Buckeye that I've ever met in my life.